Well then, hello and welcome to the match number 206 of the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. This is the Under-17 Boys Clash, North Kerala Malappuram edition. The final four round in the South Zone is the last kickoff of the day, live from the Manavedan ground in Elambur as EIFA Kerala go head-to-head against Kerala Football Training Centre in what promises to be a fierce contest between two well-drilled units. A 4 p.m. kickoff under the evening lights and the rising pressure of football. Reliance Foundation Youth Sports has become one of the most important platforms in the country for youth development, offering structured competition, professional exposure, and a pathway for young players to transition into the elite level. And it will continue. Already had 3 matches in the day. This will be the fourth one. Under 17 boys clash, always very exciting to watch in the umbrella of the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. And from scouting networks to performance analytics and the ever expanding nationwide structure, the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports is helping bridge the gap between grassroots and professional football, giving boys like these the chance to turn potential into opportunity. Well, then, in North Kerala, we've been talking about it, has been long a hotbed of footballing talent. The region breeds sports, intense local leagues, community-run academies, and a culture that supports football as not just a game, but as a way of life. And the passion from Kozhikode to Kannur to Malappuram ensures that every RFYS fixture here carries an extra edge. And for many of these players, these tournaments became their first real step into competitive, high-pressure football. And talking about Malappuram, the beating heart of Kerala football, a place where crowds gather in thousands, sometimes more than thousands as well for grassroots games, where kids grow up playing with unmatched flair, and where the footballing culture is passed down through generations. Malappuram's significance isn't just about producing players, it's about producing footballing identities, attacking, fearless, expressive. And any Final Four clasher carries that energy straight onto the pitch, and you will watch that straight from the kickoff. And moments away now, this will be two teams looking poised for all those 3 points today. Our venue today is Manavedan ground in Elambur. Has become a key stop in the RFYS calendar. A ground known for its fast surface, compact atmosphere, and the kind of environment that brings player closer to the fans. The backdrop of Nilambur's greenery and the late afternoon setting makes this a brilliant stage for youth football. Well then, the pitch conditions has been consistent throughout the day, allowing sharp transitions and technical play. It's perfect for two sides that like to get on the ball early. I think you can enjoy some possession-based football, those quick passes coming into the picture. It's a long ground though. There's a lot of running required by both the teams and their players. Watch out for the midfielders. It feels like those early 10 to 12 minutes, the midfield battles are the ones that can truly change the game. And here it is then. The match referee is walking alongside the two teams. It's going to be EIFA in the blue stripes and KFTC in the orange stripes. Ready to go, ready to roar. 4 p.m. kickoff about to start under the banner of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. And talking about EIFA Kerala, they come into this clash with confidence. Under the guidance of their head coach Rashid, this group has shown discipline, a structure, and a clear game model. Their midfield balance, their ability to switch from compact defending to quick vertical play, and their composure in tight moments have been standout traits this edition. The EIFA teams are known for producing technically sharp players, and this Under-17 batch has lived up to the reputation. One more match, one more time, the head-on, probably sighting and fighting for all those 3 points. Well then, they are positioned as Kerala Football Training Centre, KFTC. They arrive with equal ambition. The head coach, Krishna Prasad, has built a team that is tactically aware, hardworking, and relentless in pressing. And you'll watch that throughout the 90 minutes. Kerala Football Training Centre's pathway has always emphasized development through structured training and exposure. And this group reflects exactly that. Organized off the ball, efficient on it, and tactically smart in the attacking third. And the final four round, they know the margins are razor thin, but their preparation and consistency give them a strong platform. Both the captains over there, the captain for KFTC, the number 3 Abshir, alongside the captain for EIFA. That's number 7. That's number 30 who's coming, beg your pardon. That's Shahim Keke. That's about the captains alongside the referees. And here's the match lineup for EIFA Kerala, the head coach Rashido. Just four substitutions on the bench. Watch out for the 11: Swali, Hadi Hussain, Muhammad Roshan, Ramil, Muhammad Shamil, Muhammad Farsi, Muhammad Swali, Muhammad Nabil, Muhammad Shazil, Minhan Case, and Shaheen Keke, the captain. Facing them would be Kerala Football Training Centre, the head coach Krishna Prasad. He's also got four substitutions: Sabari, Ayan, Abshar, Anjul, Abhinath, Safdar Lal, Shaviz Lal, Niranjan, Parthiv, Sharan and Vishnu, the 11 for Kerala Football Training Centre, who would be looking to get all those 3 points. Well then, this matchup brings together two of North Kerala's most respected youth setups. EIFA's technical dominance versus KFTC's structural discipline. Players who have grown up in the same footballing ecosystem, competing for bragging rights, progression, and a place on the biggest RFYS stage. And with the Final Four intensity, both coaches will be demanding focus from the very first whistle. No early mistakes, no loose moments. Every duel counts over here, and that's what we have seen, haven't we? It's competitive right from the get-go. You don't want to just lose your focus in the opening 5 or 10 minutes, because generally it's the opening 5 to 10 minutes that dictate the entire first half. So getting that good start would be something that both these teams will be looking onto, and both the focus of the coaches would be on the same as well. Team huddle for EIFA. The team in blue is going to be KFTC, who get us kicked off. And the stakes massive. And they will be playing for the championship. It's EIFA who kick things off. For a moment, you thought it was going to be KFTC who's kicking things off, but it's EIFA, the team in blue, who's kicked this off. And the mission would be simple: get all those 3 points. This would be for a lot of these players to probably step up. Remember, 50,000 grant money plus that coveted silverware is what these teams are fighting for. I mean, you talk about it, a place in the history books, exposure to scouts, recognition for the academies, and the chance for these boys to stamp their name on Kerala's competitive youth circuit. Games like these often produce breakout performance, players who rise above the pressure and deliver when it matters. Well then, this final match promises to close out the action with fireworks. Keeping the ball early right now, EIFA. Switch of play, but just not able to find the intended target. Right idea though. Remember, this ground is too big right now, so those flanks would be very, very handy, and those switch of plays really could open up a defense as well, just working the ball, using the entire width of the pitch. And as coaches, you really love to have those kind of players who can just spread the ball 50, 60 yards, just ping it in the air. The switch flanks, those transition play. Once again, just EIFA trying to build an attack, but right now, in the opening 19 seconds or so, none of the teams have probably just have a hold of possession. Now it's KFTC trying to attack. The idea was to for a through ball, just not able to find someone. Now there's the number 26, passing it up and over. There was Muhammad Shazil, the number 26 for EIFA. Muhammad Shazil is predominantly playing on this left-hand side. Now chance for maybe KFTC to break. And the ball goes out of play. And there was number 9 who was trying to handle it. That's Parthiv, wearing the orange bib for KFTC today. That's Kerala Football Training Centre. And that's the head coach as well, Krishna Prasad. What is he thinking, Krishna Prasad? How can he probably get the boys riled up? Remember, scoring the first goal always sets your momentum up. The first goals are really important in a game like these. A bit of scrappy football right now in the opening 3 minutes or so. EIFA will emerge with it. Much of the play has been from this left-hand side. There's the number 27 on the ball. He loses position. Nothing comes out of it. Chance to break. And that's the number 9. Once again, Parthiv. Twice he has been on the ball. Trying to break from that right-hand side for KFTC. It's just not something happening over it. You're trying to switch the play. And that's been a significant idea for EIFA. They've looked to switch the play, trying to use the entire width. The idea is right. The execution probably could be better. Now on a run, this is good. Parthiv. It goes wide. Intercepted, but back to KFTC with a ping pong style football right now. They would like to assert some dominance, some early possession. That's the number 8 on the ball. It's Ramil C for EIFA. A long throw coming in. And you've seen that. These boys probably now with those huge shoulders and great power into them, those long throws. I mean, throw-ins, no more just normal throw-ins. They are being treated as set pieces. You've seen in the Reliance Foundation Developmental League as well as the youth sports players coming in, running, rushing from the line, throwing the ball inside the box as well, treating as a set piece. I'm not so sure if I've seen a goal from throwing so far. Probably this game we can. He's got good arm strength onto him, launching those balls. Could be a shot maybe. In the danger area, still going on. And there comes the tackle. Was that the number 26 for EIFA with the ball? It felt like that's Mohammad Shazil. And that was Mohammad Shazil. Now Mohammad Shazil is also in the corner for his team. Right then. A chance from the corner. Chance to put this ball inside the box. Chance to probably get the first goal as well. Trying to float this one in. Here's the corner towards the far post maybe. Header back. A keeper does well, punches it, and maybe this could be a foul. There's a man gone down. The referee sees nothing wrong onto it. And lets the game go on. Well, then the goalkeeper for KFTC today, that's Sabri, the goalkeeper. And still there's a man down for EIFA. That was from the corner, the ball put in. And probably that tackle coming in, he's been hurt a bit. The physio's well Russian. Right then, 6 minutes running on the clock. It's been a cautious start to be honest from both the teams. And no one has just run away with it, just using the ball. Trying to use the entire, with EIFA especially. There's been twice that idea of switching the flanks, trying just from left to right, both of the times. And both of the times, the idea was absolutely correct. The intentions were correct, but the execution probably needed to be a bit better. But there you see the idea from EIFA. 6 minutes running on the clock. Now on their defensive shoes, KFTC, they can make this attack count, but for now it's been cleared. Probably a bit of better control is what's required right now. Here's a ball release. Could be a shot coming in. Could be the first one. It tries to cut inside. Good defending. Good piece of work that was needed. Well then, you see EIFA creating those chances. There was the number 26 who ran free. There was Mohammad Shazil. Tussling in the middle of the park right now, just trying to find something of significance. Both the teams, 7 minutes on the clock, 0-0 so far, trying to break the deadlock. KFTC, good play down the left-hand side, still going on. This is good. This is good. This could be a shot, maybe. A left foot shot coming in as well. Probably the best chance for KFTC created in the opening 8 minutes from that left-hand side. Good play, and then Shus as well will be just up and over. It will not count as a shot on target, but will give them a lot of confidence, KFTC. And there is something required. Now chance to break on the counter. The ball in release as well. Defensive interception. Will take it out. It'll be a throw-in. And already we have seen EIFA. They've got a good throw-in specialist. Throws a long ball inside the box. Once again, could be a chance for him. Probably a bit too far. But he's still lining up. Look at that. Lining it up. How far he's gone for that throw-in. It's really impressed me running in. Oh, that's a decent enough delivery. He's put it inside the box as well. It's a real threat with those kind of throw-ins. From so far. I'd love to watch that. Well done. Back heel, trying to just attempt that cheeky pass. The EIFA on the defensive shoes right now. They've done well. Or have they? And for a moment, you thought that could break in kindly for a KFTC player, but in the end, KFTC will regain possession. But EIFA now winning the ball back. Chance to release one. That's challenging for the offside, and there's the offside. There's the number 7 who's been caught offside. That's Muhammad Fareen C. So they've got some willing runners, EIFA. You've seen that in the opening first 10 minutes or so. They're trying to make those runs. Probably caught offside this time around. Has to time his runs better. Muhammad Fareen, beg your pardon. And this will be a throw-in. And to which the number 4 will go and set Hadi Hussain his name. And I'm really impressed by those long throw-in strategies from EIFA. The KFTC on the ball. Look, and they release someone on the left. The 11 minutes running on the clock now. Lays it centrally. That's the number 4. Tries to go for the 1-2. Once again, the number 4, this Anjul. It looks like the creative head of this team is enjoying himself on the ball, but he's lost possession. Chance for EIFA now to break. A long ball. Or could this be a chance though? The goalkeeper does well. Sabari. He comes up early and clears his line. But there you see one ball. And that's probably needed. The EIFA striker is getting free. Beating the defense of KFTC so nearly. If Sabari was not there, it could have been very different. You're going on, cleared away his line. 12 minutes on the clock now. Does KFTC have some of those long throws? Is the question now, because EIFA, you've already seen, there was a stupendous throw from long way out and put it inside the box. And KFTC probably lagging short in that department. And we have seen those kind of throws throughout the RFDL, but probably this lad, I'm not so sure what his name is, we will get onto it, but I'm sure that's the most impressive throw-in I've seen so far in the RFDL and the RFYS combined. The amount of distance and the speed as well onto which the throw was taken, really impressive. 12 minutes on the clock, 0-0. The deadlock yet to be broken. Beg your pardon, probably get to check into my vocabulary now. Now settling in. The two proud academies, two respected coaches, one opportunity. This is the RFYS Under 17 North Kerala Malappuram edition. The chance to put the ball inside. Poor free kick in the end. Should have done much better than that. Probably a lazy attempt. And right now, a bit of ping pong once again. A cheeky little ball release on the right hand side. The runner will latch himself onto it. Maybe a cross coming in inside the box. He's got support over there as well. Taking on himself. Now there's the number 30. This is the number 17 now. That's Minhas. 3 players over there. The number 30 Shahim alongside the number 17 Minhas. Just tussling over there. A good run. This is from the left-hand side. Taking on his defenders inside the box. Cut back coming in. Now maybe a shot. Oh, in the end, just wasteful. Was that the number 7 who took the shot? Yes, it was the number 7. That's Shavez Lal. Just confusing two players coming in together. That was a proper decent cutback though from the left foot. Chavez and Ayan, beg your pardon, two of them coming together in the end, making a mess out of it. Just you feel like KFTC, they're creating those chances, they're getting close, especially from that left hand side. They've got some good players, some good burst of pace coming into picture, and then the composure to find that cutback as well. You talk about it. And for a moment, that defense of EIFA was taken by surprise if the shot could have been better. They're trying to release this ball on the right hand side, running onto it as a number 7, Mohammad Fareen. Dispossessed in the end. And the defensive line of KFTC doing its work. Poor pass in the end. Will be a throw in nonetheless. Still, they will have possession, KFTC. Held in the opening 13 minutes or so, if you watch into it. 15 now, beg your pardon. It's been probably even Steven. Both teams getting few chances for themselves, but overall, and none of them just dominating themselves. Anjul with the left foot ball. They're trying to space the defense up and over. Once again, you see KFTC, they're growing in confidence now. Anjul, the number 4, is really enjoying himself over there. We talk about KFTC. They look like physically they have got tall guys in this team. Roughly on each and every player is good heighted. EIFA probably feel like the more technical and midfield heavy team. KFTC feels like more physical and transition oriented. And now maybe a cross coming in inside the box. Yes, the cross as well, but intercepted. Still feel like EIFA will hold the possession. It's going to be KFTC, the chance for them to break. Interception comes in. Was that Parthiv? Yes, that's Parthiv for KFTC. Trying to break from the right hand side. Intercepted. Parthiv predominantly playing on this right hand side. Now ball release. Could be a shot. A weak effort in the end. Probably KFTC, their best chance of the game so far. A shot coming in as well, but Swali Abdullah, he was not beaten and troubled by that. They need much more power onto that one. A bit of defending now to do. The goalkeeper rushes in. He's done well though, Sabari, the goalkeeper for KFTC. He rolls the ball in gently. The Safdar Lal is Safdar. Tries finding Parthiv on the right hand side. Well, once again, you can see the fragments of the idea of the playing football. That's absolutely right. Just the execution that's betraying them right now. For both the teams, to be honest, that's the final tailing ball that's been missing. You talk about that execution that matters a lot. The idea is up, absolutely present. It's just the execution that could be just a bit better, a tad bit better, and that could change the whole complexion of the game. Just one shot that takes one through ball. I hope like this will be a free kick for EIFA. Would be a corner, beg your pardon. From his left hand side, chance to put the ball inside the box, chance to get someone into a towering header, maybe 18 minutes on the clock. And EIFA, can they break the deadlock from a set piece? Once again, goes deep. Stabari, the goalkeeper, comes in, gets a strong hand to it as well. He's done well, Sabari, to be honest. Came up early, was committed, made sure he gets a solid hand onto it. Once again, the ball is put inside. Sabari, once again, this time around could have been a bit more costly. The ball goes out of the play. Another corner. Yes, the attack continues for EIFA. This time around from the right hand side, they will put a ball inside the box. Once again, corner retake, and this time around floated and hanged in the air. KFTC, though, they can break right now. They can really break right now. No one over there. Just a 2v2 situation. 2v3 now. Dispossessed in the end. There was a golden opportunity, but KFTC emerged with it once again. Goes down. Will be a free kick, I believe. Not just a free kick. Will be a yellow card as well. And so there it is. A chance from a free kick at a very promising position to just trying to break the deadlock. He's gone down, though the man is still down. The physios will rush in. Well, this is a good opportunity. And from that corner, each and every member for KFC, beg your pardon, each and every player for EIFA stood tall and up. And then the ball breaking kindly for KFTC on the break. Running in, earning a free kick as well. 20 minutes on the clock. Good opportunity to probably score the first one and take the lead. Well then, this is a premium position to score a free kick. If you ask any footballer, where do you want, if you give them the ball, if you tell them, you know what, put the ball somewhere and probably take a free kick from here, it will be somewhere in the same region. A five-man ball building up, 20 minutes on the clock. Will this be the first goal? I need something special to beat the goalkeeper. It's going to be Swalik Abdullah in the goal. But before that, six-man wall forming in. Here comes the free kick from distance. He's done well though. Just not getting that dip the ball needed towards the very end. The Swalik Abdullah, he was scrambling. He was going back. A good try. Really good try from KFTC. It felt like it could have been the first one. Swalik Abdullah backpedaling, but in the end just goes up and over. It probably needed to dip a bit more earlier. And for all the fans tuning in on the Reliance Foundation official YouTube channel, you can let us know in the comment section which team will score the first goal. As this time around, this is Sabari, the goalkeeper for KFTC, who does well. Understands the danger early, comes up, cuts the ball. Allow them. For the fans tuning in on the official YouTube channel, this is Nitin Suresh. He says, hello commentator, how are you? I'm fine, Nitin Suresh, what about you? And thank you for tuning into the live stream. Do let us know, who do you think will score the first goal in this contest? A ping pong stuff once again. Just headers after headers coming in. KFTC will emerge with the ball. This is Parthiv. It goes for a cute little ball, Parthiv. The goalkeeper is beaten. Yeah, could have done much better than that. But what a ball this was. But before that, this is the free kick. Just up and over. Swalik Abdullah was probably backpedaling. He was not so sure. Well then, 23 minutes on the clock. And the deadlock yet to be broken. Both the teams trying to do that, pressing, trying to find something of significance. Nothing happening. The chance for the number 4 of EIFA to put the ball inside the box. That's Hadi Hussain. Probably a bit too far for a shot. Lofts this one. The danger was read early and cleared by the KFTC defenders. Now maybe a shot coming in. Instead goes for the lofted pass. It could be the first one. Could be the first one. Tremendous save. And then on the return, goes out of the play. That's the number 26 onto it. Mohammad Shazil. It will be a goal kick, I think, in the end. But that's the closest EIFA have come on to break the deadlock. That was a good attempt. The Sabari. Hats off to him. Made a good save in the end. The ball played in once again, but finds no one in the end. There you can see the idea from KFTC. They're probably trying to go long as well. using the pitch. They've got some individual dribblers. And this is a good run through the heart of the defense. Trying to find a meaningful pass does not come in the end. Will this be a corner? Feels like this is going to be a goal kick. 24 minutes on the clock will be a goal kick. Does not trouble anyone in the end. A lofted ball in. The KFTC have won it back and running onto the left-hand channel, defending for EIFA to do. I think this got a small interception. Will be a throw in the end. 25 minutes on the clock. Throw in as well. Now maybe a shot on the volley. This is a good attempt. Fumbled on the second chance. That should have been much better. He knows that. Well then, in moments this game is coming up alive. Shot coming in. He had to be on his toes. Swalik Abdullah fumbled the first one. And then the striker had the chance from the left foot. Just does not get the connection needed to probably put that in the back of the net. You talk about goalkeepers, they're crucial. Both goalies, Salih Abdullah versus Sabari. They're calm shot stoppers, and both of them have been called into action, and both of them have responded for their team. And do you think the game at 0-0? And probably kudos to the goalkeepers who have done a tremendous job keeping this game at 0-0. Oh, this could be a low-scoring game already. If they both continue, probably just showing the same form that they have displayed in the early 30 minutes or so. There will be a free kick inside their own half for EIFA Kerala. Maybe the idea to put this ball inside the box. Just launching it. It will be an easy clearance for KFTC. EIFA Kerala will emerge with the possession. Now switching play onto this left-hand side. It's number 26 once again. It's Mohammad Shazil. Going on Mohammad Shazil. Still going on Shazil. Suits. It goes down in the end. The defensive team has done well. Now breaking. The KFTC. Can they find something of significance? Goes centrally. Look at the runs arriving on the left-hand side. He's found them. Well then. The ball goes out of the pitch. 28 minutes on the half. 0-0. Still waiting for the first goal. It's not arriving yet. Continues from a throw-in already. Seen some glimpses of those long throw-ins. And those long throw-ins are very potent these days. This KFTC look to break. Well then, from the Ryan side, maybe ball coming in inside the box. Here's the cross. It meets the first man who clears it. And so a chance is being created, but probably that clinicality missing. And when they have shot on the goal, both the goalkeepers, Savari and Abdullah, they've done good. They got themselves on the end of that. Good reflexes as well. Good shot stoppers, both of them. Just rotating the ball right now. KFTC trying to find themselves in a good area. Goes down. The referee right on spot once again. Another free kick. Well then, the 29 minutes on the clock. Chance from another free kick maybe to test and trouble Abdullah.
Keeper ready, keeper. Yeah. Hadi. Yeah. Player. Yeah. Hey, hello. Marsa. Log cage ikla andra avada poirundira.
Well then, will be a free kick from distance. Is the idea to probably go for the goal? Or maybe just pay it inside. Goes for the goal! A save from Abdullah. And now on the rebound, can someone find themselves onto it? A shot coming in, blocked away. What a strike that was from distance. Went for goal with power and also had the accuracy. Yeah, but the goalkeeper Abdullah does really well.
Very good.
Swalik Abdullah. And that save was needed, much crucial. Well then, 30 minutes on the clock, time for a cooling break. Stay tuned with us. Live action continues.
പണിയെടുക്കാൻ ഓളെ വെറുതെ പൊക്കിയടിച്ചിട്ട്
Well, continuing once again, 33 minutes on the clock after that cooling break. There may be chance for a breather for both these sides and probably someone to go and score the first goal. This game is asking for it, the first goal. And talking about the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, quickly becoming one of the most important pillars of Indian football ecosystem by creating a nationwide competition structure from the under 13s all the way to the college level. And RFYS is giving young players consistent match exposure. EIFA will get another corner. Once again, a set piece to put this ball inside the box. Trying to test the goalkeeper Sabari and that back line for KFTC. He goes towards that back post once again. That's been the idea frequently. With KFTC, they have dealt with the danger really well. Now breaking on the counter. Good pace, cuts inside. Loses the ball in the end. Probably took a bit too much time. Had to be more quicker, but KFTC emerged with the ball now. This is number 26, Mohammad Shazil. Finds a good ball. Could be the first one. Could be the first one. It drags his shot wide. Sabari was just scrambling on, diving in. But in the end, that left foot shot goes wide. Was that the number 7? Was that Muhammad Fareen? Got to check that. That's the number 27. It drags his shot wide. Now breaking KFTC, trying to find something of significance. And nothing much happening right now in terms of goal mouth action. Just two teams trying to break the deadlock. KFTC emerging with it. Could be the chance. Shoots as well. Abdullah makes another save and finally cleared away in the end. So both the teams creating chances of their very own, shooting on goals as well. Will be a yellow card. That's the number 3 who's been booked, I believe. Is that the KFTC defender? The number 3 has been booked. Abshar. Well, a shot coming in as well. That's the number 13 who has been booked, I believe. There's Lizen who's been booked. Well then, 36 minutes running on the board. Still the deadlock to be broken. Both these teams trying their best. Now you see them, both of them shooting at goals as well. But Sabari and Abdullah, both the goalkeepers, they have been tremendous. Making those saves, coming in distance. Those two goalkeepers have made sure this game stays at 0-0. And the goalkeeping coaches would be really happy for both the teams. And this is what you expect when two tactically strong teams meet. This is the kind of football you expect from them. And usually people like that high scoring game, but sometimes those 0-0 really important and crucial. And once again, you see that long throw in coming into picture. This will be inside the box. What a great arm strength this lad's got. Puts it inside the box as well. But the ball breaks in the favor of KFTC. They will emerge with the ball from this right hand side. The pass coming in. This is Parthiv. KFTC emerging with the ball, releasing it as well. Now, a good space to run into, probably put the ball inside the box. It beats his defender, still going on shoots from distance. Well then, growing in confidence, growing in stature, KFTC, 37 minutes on the clock. It feels like they can break the deadlock as well. This was the number 9 Parthiv left foot shot. It does not keep that onto the target, but once again, good idea. 37 minutes on the clock, nil still. Continuing again, once again from the throw in now. No, maybe a shot coming in. It cleared away in the end. A chance for EIFA to break on the counter now, maybe. Poor pass in the end dispossessed. We're talking about the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, quickly becoming one of the most central pillars of India's footballing ecosystem. A tremendous feat. 1-2 coming into picture as well. Shot from distance. Oh, once again, Abdullah. He's on the screen. He is on the scene as well. They're losing possession. trying to reach for the ball, cleared away, blasted away. That's not a clearance, that's just absolutely blasting the ball away. And that's the kind of defending you require sometimes. Coaches used to say, no nonsense defending. Whenever you see the ball, some danger, just blast it away. And no need of building from the back. But nowadays, modern football has changed a lot. You see defenders being very confident on the ball, building it from the back. Once again, that long throw in will come into picture. And that's a potent threat that EIFA carry within themselves. Look how far it's going. That's the number 28 with a long throw once again inside the box. The ball breaks in kindly. And the number 28, we will get his name as well. That's Muhammad Shifin Roshan. Watch out for him. He's got a rocket of arm onto him, throws them really deep and long. And that's been a standout performer for me, especially about his throw-ins as well. And maybe one day he can throw it from a corner as well. Who knows? He's got a good feet now, dribbling the entire defense on his own nearly. And they've got some good players. The KFTC. Trying to find. This is Parthiv, I believe, the number 9, who finds the number 10 on the overlapping run. The shot on. The ball goes out of the play in the end. Nothing much coming out of it.
Nazile! Man.
Chance from a corner now. Left foot ball coming in. Heads it. It does not know where it's going, but still. Well, that opening goal would be a breath of fresh air, wouldn't it? And especially, you will see the first half statistics, and you will realize that there have been plenty of chances created and plenty of shots coming in from both the teams. Once again, now Ifra breaking in from his left hand side. The number 7, I believe, has the ball. It puts this inside. Header comes in as well. Well, you won't call that a header. Now a shot coming in. Shabari, he's not troubled with that. There's Mohammad Shazil with a shot. So that will once again count as a shot on target. Albeit it did not threaten Sajari at all. Sabari, beg your pardon. But still, those chances will mean something. Both the teams equally creating chances. I'm sure if you see the halftime statistics, this will be offside. The flag raised on the far side. But if you see the statistics, you will realize that both these teams have created chances and both these teams have taken shots on target as well. It's just that either those shots are probably weak in the end or the goalkeepers, they have been good. Those two happenings right now. For Kerala, chance for them to defend this one. Tricky feet. Still continuing. Maybe ball inside the box. That could be the idea. In the end, just shrugged away. Still will be a throw in for KFTC. And that's the defensive resolution we have been talking about, IFA. And the defenders are really solid and strong, just shrugging away on that occasion. Now maybe a shot. Instead lays it off. From the right, ball comes in. Well, there was decent delivery, just rolling onto the far post. All it needed was someone, an orange body, to rush into it, just probably tap it home. In the end, just goes out of the play. It will be another goal kick. Swalik Abdullah. The goalkeeper has done well, Swalik Abdullah, though. I mean, there have been shots from KFTC. He's made sure he saves all of them. Has not let any goals so far, and same for Sabari as well, the goalkeeper for KFTC. He's been there as well, in the hub of everything, in the midst of everything. And both these goalkeepers, they deserve some credit if the score remains nil-nil after this end of the first 45 minutes. But there's going to be one goal, that's for sure. You feel like with the kind of attacking threat these two teams have, they will score at least one goal. And that's what probably could separate both the teams. Once again, ball played in, chase going on. The defender will win the race. And not only will he win the race, he will emerge with the ball as well. And still going on. What a run this is. And the touch coming in as well. The KFTC, they have got some serious players. The referee probably blowing his whistle. 45 minutes running on the clock. How many stoppage time would be added? For fans tuning in, let us know who's going to score the first goal. Is it going to be EIFA, the team in blue, who have looked really realistic to score a goal, especially from this left-hand side, Mohamed Shazil? Or will it be KFTC, who have scored, who have tried to score and created chances as well? 2 minutes stoppage time added by the referees. The ball inside the box, not so sure what happened over there. We were looking for this angle for the stoppage time. In the meanwhile, the ball will emerge in by a goal kick. Nothing much happening while we were watching the substitution board. For these boys, a platform like Reliance Foundation gives them that capacity to fight, to be seen, to be heard. Good run once again. There's a number 6 running onto it. There's Sabdar Lal. And now the number 4 stretches it. Anjul goes on to the left hand side. Run coming in. Still going on. Takes on the defenders. Probably a little too much. It could break in kindly. Now maybe a cross inside the box. There's the cross towards that far post region. Just too much onto it. Will go out of the play. But KFTC, and probably from those wings, both the wings from the left and from the right, they have been creating those crosses inside the box, trying to just find someone inside, but the end product still probably betraying them. Last minute of the stoppage time of the first half. Is there one goal before the end of the first? And imagine if any of those teams actually score just a goal in that last 50 seconds or so, heading into that second half. That would be a great momentum for them and confidence as well. But feels like this game will be nil-nil after the end of the first half. And probably we will have to go in the second to find a winner for ourselves. And this feels like two even Steven team, two finely balanced team, and two coaches who are really clear with their tactics and their strategies. And could be one moment of brilliance. That's what's required to break the deadlock. Probably the second half will tell us the story. But right now, KFTC mounting one final chance maybe before the end of the first half from that left hand side. They favor that left hand side, KFTC, to be honest. There have been some individual runners from that left dribbling sometimes 3 or 4 players as well. So you see, KFTC, they have got some individual solid players good in dribbling, especially from that left hand side. From this right hand side, we have seen Shot on the number 10, we have seen Path at the number 9. And KFTC, probably the idea for them in that second half would be the same, to use those players. Well, then, for right now, this is the end of the first half, end of the first 45 minutes. It's been a good, grueling, and hard performance from both the teams, but the game remains at nil-nil, even Steven, after the end of the first 45 minutes. And both the goalkeepers have done tremendously well, called into actions. Sabari for KFTC and Solik Abdullah for EIFA. And both of them have been made to force into saves. Both of them guarding their goals. End of the first 45, EIFA Kerala 0, Kerala Football Training Center 0. Stay tuned with us. 45 minutes of football coming up next. Enjoy the highlights so far. We will be back with live action very soon. Well, then, back again in action. Still the score nil-nil. EIFA Kerala versus Kerala Football Training Center. Second half, 45 minutes of action resuming very shortly. This is the Reliance Foundation News Sports South Edition, live from Malappuram, about to begin. Both the teams ready on the hurdle. The umpires, I beg your pardon, the referees. Maybe a bit of cricket coming into picture. The Under 19 World Cup happening right now. India facing England. Maybe a bit of cricket now in my mind. Anyways, the referees, one last check onto their watch. IFA Kerala for new viewers tuning in. And the blue jerseys. Kerala Football Training Center in their orange. Handshakes all around from all the referees as they head on once again. Well, then here we go. Second half kicking off. Two teams still tussling for that opening goal, trying to break the deadlock. It's not coming yet, but they have created chances. And now, once again, right from the get go of that second half, the ball played inside from Ifa Kerala, but Sabari comes up early. And there's a man down in the opening 30 seconds or so. And well, then, for the fans tuning in onto our live YouTube channel, what do you think? Once again, is there going to be a goal coming in from Ifa Kerala? Or will KFTC break the deadlock? Do let us know in the comment section. What do you think? Much important that fans tune in attendance, as once again the number 26, he's been a lively wire for Ifa Kerala. Man goes down inside the box. The referee sees nothing wrong onto it. KFTC breaking the number 26 for Ifa. That's Muhammad Sajil. But right now, KFTC breaking from this right hand side. Maybe a shot coming in. This Anjul. Anjul misplaces his pass. Very rare to watch that from Anjul. He's a good player. But KFTC will emerge with the ball. Turns his defender as well. And now cutting inside. It took too much time. Still had the ball. Ifa. Chance for them to break now. The scrappy football is what we talk about. They're just unable to hold possession in the midfield areas, both the teams. But their space is opening, and that will happen as the minutes tick on. KFTC, though, they have shown some early domination in the opening 3 minutes or so of the second half, not allowing IFA to break with the ball. But this is their chance. The space is exploiting and arriving. Here's the ball as well. Just too wide in the end, but still it will be recovered. That's Mohammad Fareen. It finds Mohammad Shazil. Maybe a left foot shot from Sazil. Just too weak and poor in the end from Mohammad Shazil. Tried curling the ball in the end, just finds nothing. And those kind of shots will never ever trouble Sabari. Sabari is a good goalkeeper. We have seen that already. He's got those good reflexes, good shot stopping abilities. And if you need to beat him, probably you need something special out of your locker. And right now, it just seems like both the teams, there could be someone from either of the teams to produce that special. A heavy touch takes the ball out of the play. Will be a throw in. And we talk about Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, creating a nationwide competition structure from the under 13s all the way to the college level, giving young players consistent match exposure, professional match day environments, and access to scouting pathways that simply didn't exist a few years ago. I mean, you go down, watch 10 years before the state of Indian football. as there's a man down for Ifa Kerala. He's just holding his elbow, I believe. Maybe his ribs. Not so sure. That's the number 7, Mohammed Fareen. He's gone down. But I think he'll be okay. These boys, very young right now, Warriors, they will shrug off the injury and get back into match action. 5-6 the Indian Standard Time right now. That evening sun now just coming in. It's a good place to play football right now. A good time as well. Remember, kids growing up, this is the time when you get out of your houses, take the ball in your hand, just go out and play football, express yourself. And I think that's what probably required to break the deadlock. I mean, someone has to go out and just express themselves on the ball. Probably a moment of brilliance, a moment of magic, a shot coming in from distance, or maybe an acrobatic effort, maybe a free kick. But there has to be something to break the deadlock. You feel like there has to be a moment in this match. This is a number 8. We'll take this one for KFTC. That's Niranjan. Niranjan with the free kick. Ball inside the box. Does not trouble anyone. Straight at Swalik Abdullah, who's been good. And this is now Mohammad Shazil. Mohammad Shazil tries feeding one ball up and over. Mohammad Shazil nearly does that as well. Now still from the left hand side. Ball inside as to box. Shot maybe. And nothing coming out of it in the end. And then a lofted delivery. Sabari comes early. Sabari has left the goal open though. A fine interception does needed. Sabari came early, got a hat onto it, but left the goal unguarded on this rebound, probably getting a chance to shoot EIFA Kerala. But there were defenders on the line, ready for KFTC to create, beg your pardon, clear the danger, creating the danger where IFA Kerala. Sabari, the goalkeeper, has gone down. Maybe a bit of rest for him now. Visuals will rush in. You just hope he's okay right now. And he'll be okay. He's just getting up so quickly. Let's talk about the RFYS. The tournament doesn't just identify talent, it develops it. From GPS tracking, performance analysis, trained referees, and medical support to well maintained venues and live coverage. RFYS is raising the standard of grassroots football across the country. And these two teams competing in the final 4 round would be looking for the 3 points today. This will be a throw in the favor of IFA Kerala. And talking about players from football hubs like Kerala, Goa, Manipur in the northeast, this platform becomes a bridge connecting raw local talent to professional academies, especially to the ISL youth teams. If you talk about female players, the Indian Women League opportunities, and even who knows, national team scouting systems as well. RFIS is helping Indian football grow not just by finding future stars, but by giving thousands of young athletes the confidence, professionalism, and competitive exposure needed to take the next step in their careers, as this one played out of the play. Once again, that long throw in that we have been accustomed to is coming in the number 28. This Muhammad Shifin Roshan. There is once again Muhammad Shifin Roshan in the long one. Punched away by Sabari. Recollected and re-headed in. This could be a corner, I believe. This will be a corner. A face like the number 17 who's rushing onto it. Minhas. Minhas Case has taken a short one. Ball inside the box. Once again headed away. And now chance for KFTC to break. They've got runners 2 on 3. Oh, that's really wasteful. Should have gone for the pass. And there were three orange bodies and only two blue bodies. And now if a Kerala breaking, but there's the offside flag coming into picture. But there you see, that's game awareness that's probably lacking right now, and that will develop the more these boys play football on a regular basis on a competitive stage. But there you see, on that break right now for KFTC, three players, both of them on the right, two on the right. There was a dribbler as well, including him, three players, and only two defenders for IFA. They were backpedaling, and all they needed KFTC with a bit of composure. Just get your head up, find the players. But in the end, just nothing comes out of it. And that's where the head coach would be probably wanting more from his boys. Scanning, as we talk about in football, really important. Remember, Andre Pirlo, the great Italian legend, as this could be a shot from distance, blocked away. Referee right in position, finds nothing wrong, then goes down inside the box. Nothing once again. I think that's an offside. But coming back to it, Andre Pirlo used to say, you play football by your brain. Your legs are just an instrument. And over there, you saw a prime example of that, as now IFA breaking, stolen away. And not just stolen away, he will maroon forward with the ball as well, trying to just find something in the midfield. He did find Anjul, who plays a poor pass in the end. So plenty of mistakes from both the teams. But someone great once said, either you win or you learn. There's no mistakes, there's no losses. It's all about learning as KFTC once again break. They are getting those spaces, but those passes have to be a bit more crisp and a bit more accurate. 56 minutes running on the clock. Those passes have to stick right now. I'm talking about the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, regarded as one of India's most elite youth development setups, and the scouting network is one of the most extensive in the country. Every year, Reliance Foundation Young Champ scouts travel across the tournaments, sub junior leagues, zonal competitions, and grassroots centers searching for players with long term potential, and not just someone who looks good in one match. Probably scouts look at a combination of traits, and that's the important discussion for young players. What do scouts look at into? First of all, technical ability on the ball, how technically driven you are on the ball. As this time around, the number five continues. That's Abhinand. Ball inside, header comes as well. Straight to Swalik Abdullah, who's not troubled at all. But probably the best piece of play we have seen from KFTC in the second half or so. And now chance from the shot. Good attempt, really good attempt. Straight at Sabari in the end. Was that the number 7, Mohammad Fareen, with the shot? Kind of on the half volley. Caught it really well. Sweet connection. Probably the direction missing onto that one. Well, then, talking about scouts. First of all, technical ability on the ball. How technically sound you are. As this time around, this is the inch perfect ball release on the right hand side, but probably too much wide. And now the orange bodies are back in numbers, but that was a good ball. Defense splitting. When you talk about through balls, couldn't get much better. And now there's a substitutions coming in for KFTC. The head coach Krishna Prasad, Fali is coming in, and the number 10 Sharan has been taken out. So probably 30 minutes or so for Fali to come in and make a difference. That's a long, long time, 30 minutes in a game of football. An entire game can change in 30 minutes. A corner, ball inside the box as well. Hits the post, I believe. Hits and Sabari. He's not troubled and bothered. Will take a goal kick in the end. But talking about it, decision making under pressure is something that the scouts are often looking onto. I mean, you're surrounded by two or three players, you're crammed in, no room, there's a high ball coming onto you, as this could be a shot, but the whistle already there. And those are the things that scouts look into. That decision when you're under pressure, when you're crammed in. That's a good first touch. Maybe a ball inside the box now. There's the ball as well. A taken shot coming in. It just goes wide in the end. Out of nowhere, there's a shot. And for a moment or so, you thought that could just nestle in the back of the net towards that far corner. Swalik Abdullah, he was sure that's not going in and watched it till the very end. But coming back onto it, you got technical ability on the ball, you got decision making under pressure. How's your first touch? That's a big question. And you often see players improving their first touches, trying to just take balls on the first go. This is a good run though. Tries to go for the cutback as well. Could be a shot. Toe poked in once again. Back-to-back chances. The last couple of minutes, KFTC have come close. Toe poked in. Swalik Abdullah this time around was beaten. He was not so sure whether this ball was going. But KFTC 60 minutes on the clock. They're getting behind that EIFA Kerala backline. If that continues to happen, EIFA Kerala, they will be punished. Good combination play. Step overs, goes on the outside, ball inside. Now maybe a shot. Still, and there's the goal. The deadlock has been broken. 61 minutes on the clock. Celebration comes in as well. The bow and the arrow. The sniper strikes. The first goal arrives. EIFA Kerala take the lead. It's taken some time, but the goal has finally arrived. Sabari beaten. A bit of chaos inside the box. Then the shot comes in as well. He goes on to celebrate. He's happy. And why not? Now they're cheating the game, KFTC. Already going down by one goal. But they have got the potential to probably score one for them as well. But they have gone down. And now can they find something of significance to reply? Well then, 62 minutes on the clock. KFTC trailing by one goal. Can they find something of a response? Well, they must find something of a response. And this could be immediate response. The goalkeeper Swalik Abdullah for once was committed. The ball playing up and over him. Now from the right hand side, just overloaded. 2v1. Needs a moment of magic right now for KFTC. If a Kerala, you feel like they've been rewarded for their hard work. But KFTC, they have come close as well, and don't be surprised if this game finds this equalizer. If KFTC find the equalizer, because to be honest, if you see on the paper, they have probably matched blow for blow. If I have done, KFTC have done well. They've created chances. They have shot on target. It's just that goal that's missing, and you feel like after conceding the first, there could be a response. They could find the first for themselves as well. They just have to be a bit more composed. Just find their passes in, do what they're doing right. Play from those wings, put the ball inside the box, and soon enough you can find that equalizer for KFTC as well, the team in orange. And Krishna Prasad, the head coach, and probably would be wanting the same. If are breaking once again, could be chance for the second, could be the second. It is the second. This is a hammer blow. This is a statement. And this could be all 3 points now for EIFA Kerala. 64 minutes on the clock. The second goal comes in as well. Celebrations. And why not? Why not? And they had to wait for a long, long time. But there it is. Two goals in quick successions. And probably that's it, maybe now. Too hard for KFTC to make a comeback. If a Kerala. In the second half, they have found their rhythm, they have found their momentum. And once again, leading by 2-0. This is the kind of domination they would have wanted now, probably to go and score the third as well. And for KFTC, well, still plenty of time remaining, 25 minutes after this. They have to be just a bit more clinical because they are creating chances and they will continue to create chances. Can they be a bit more clinical? Can they just stick on, hang on, convert those chances into goal? Well, time is ticking. And for one team, they would want the time to take, and that's Ifakela. For the other KFTC, they would want time to stop right now, probably just play for a bit more and score those two goals. Now, once again, a chance. Look at this wide open pitch to run onto. This is a number 7. Can he make this three? Shoots and blocked away. That was Mohammad Fareen. Plenty of space for him to run into. Mohammad Fareen probably caught him by surprise, the amount of space he was offered. In KFTC's defense now is probably open. And the idea for them is to go and attack, and maybe in that sense, they're leaving their defense wide open. KFTC. Chance from a throw in, though. There's some discussion between the referees. I'm not so sure what that is, but there's a small discussion. 67 minutes on the clock. With players coming in as well. A small delay in the play. And maybe a thought coming in, maybe something. Referees coming in together. The assistant as well, the match official, the fourth official I'll talk about alongside the main referee. Was the discussion over there? We will be waiting for a word. But right then, 67 minutes on the clock, the 60th running. 2-0 in the favor of EIFA. And they're really enjoying themselves right now. In the meanwhile, the players have had a cooling break as well, so that's good for them. Using the discussion to their advantage, just cooling themselves down. Will be a throw in now, finally. This is the number 8 who's going to take it. Does he have the long throw in him? And not that long, to be honest, because he's facing a considerable opponent. But he's done well, though. That was the number 8. That was Niranjan with throw in. Right then. Once again, you will see that long throw in coming into picture. Something we have been so familiar with the number 28. That's Mohammad Shifin Roshan. It probably gets distance that many get with the free kick. And Mohammad Shireen Roshan is a handy player. Really happy. A good feed this is. Still going on. Nearly takes on two defenders on his own. And there's what you've been talking about KFTC. They've got some good individual players. As IFA won the ball back, but probably will be taken and dispossessed. But he's done well. Vincent and Release is on the run as well. The striker. There's Mohammad Fareen who's chasing. He probably would not get onto it, Mohammad Fareen, but that's a good idea once again from IFA Kerala. Win the ball back, try and find the striker up in space. But this is a number 14 now. Is that the substitute for KFTC? Yes, that is. Fali brought in a substitute, Krishna Prasad. Four substitutes on the bench. He's brought one. Fali. What's the idea? Probably looking for more substitutes as well. Not so sure. Right then. Yes, 60 minutes on the clock. I beg your pardon, 70 minutes on the clock. Need new glasses. Probably the eyesight betraying me now. But right now, the finish is what's betraying KFTC. Apart from that, they have created chances. They've shot on target. Will be a corner, I believe. This was Parthiv, the number 9, taking a shot. Instead, takes the deflection, goes out of the play. Will be a corner. Well, then, chance to put this ball inside the box, at least get one goal for themselves. The danger half cleared, still looming in. Shot. Keeper goes down. Twice now that's been blocked. The defense of IFA Kerala absolutely rock solid. They do not want to concede the goal. And probably the idea would be to keep the clean sheet. But another corner. This time around from the right hand side. KFTC. Can they get at least one goal back, which can start the comeback for them? Ball inside, head, glanced, still there. Shot as well, blocked. That's been the story. If Kerala really strong in their defensive line, and not letting anything pass. Now ball from the left foot. Good first touch. It tries to just chop on the outside. It goes out of the play. There you see KFTC. They're not giving up so easily. They won't give up so easily. They're a good side. They know they have created those chances. Now finally can they just convert one of those chances, at least one of those chances, into product into the back of the net as well. And that one goal will give them a lot of confidence. KFTC right now trailing. Ball inside once again. This time around, shot as well. So nearly could have been the first one for KFTC. It just sticks up on the net. But the pressure will continue and it's relentless right now. Swalik Abdullah and his backline have to be careful because KFTC now just creating chances after chances. Another from a set piece now. Ball inside the box. Cleared away. EIFA doing good though. They're facing a barrage of attacks. Now finally a shot comes in, will sail out of the playing area. Will be a goal kick for Sulik Abdullah, who's been good in the goal today. He's been careful, he's been watchful, he's been vigilant whenever needed. He's come upon. It's not like KFTC have not shot at him. They have shot, but Abdullah has made sure he makes those saves. And probably he will be happy to keep a clean sheet till the end of the 90 minutes. 16 minutes or so remaining in that. We talk about the technical ability on the ball combined with the decision making under pressure, the first touch. How about the situational awareness? That's very important in making a good footballer. And how quickly can a player read and react to situations. And they also study physical attributes. The scouts is what we are talking about, like speed, balance, coordination, recovery runs, engine, and injury resilience. And so it's a very rigid process, and that's why just very elite, a few handful players enter into the Reliance Foundation Young Champs Academy. As breaking from the right now, KFTC, there are runners inside the box, probably too much. Will be a corner still for KFTC. They're not giving up, not so easily. They will continue probing and penetrating. This will be a long corner taken inside the box. Could there be someone getting a head onto it? Breaks in kindly, nothing happening. Just enjoying themselves right now. KFTC may be now shot. Now maybe once again blocked away. Look at the commitment and cost for IFA Kerala. This is good feed though eventually loses the ball in the end. Too many chops coming into picture, too many wicks were released up and over. Regains the position. This is a good run. And not only regains the position, what a run this has been. And now finds a decent enough baller, has he? Probably a bit too heavy, but the run kicked nothing away from it inside his own half, just turning the attackers and then heading on to a marauding run forward, nearly finding an inch perfect delivery as well. 76 minutes on the clock. Chance for a cooling break now. Stay tuned with us. We will be back in action shortly. Well, then back again in action. 77 minutes on the clock. This is the last game of the day. Already done with three games today. The fourth one, IFA Kerala leading 2-0. For a long time, this game was a deadlock, nil-nil. But finally, the two goals being scored, both by the number 27. It hits him on the face. That must be nasty. And each and every footballer has received that, that's for sure. Growing up, that ball in your face, but I think he's going to be okay. That pains and hurts, that stings on the first occasion. But probably 5, 6 seconds and 10 seconds afterwards, you're okay, that's for sure. But right now he's gone down. And the physio is welcome in some water break once again. He's okay. He's fine, that's for sure. He's fine. He will be fine. Right then, we resume play once again. And probably 10 minutes or so for remaining for KFTC to find something of a significance. Two goals is what they need to probably equalize. But could be three if IFA can convert this one. Shazil, ball inside the box, headed away. Now KFTC breaking. Can they be a bit more clinical? What a recovery run this has been, but still going on. Was that the number 14 on the ball? Yes, it is the number 14. That's the substitute, Fully. He's done well. Once again, evading the challenges. That's the number 5. That's Abhinand. And this is the number 26, Mohammad Shahzil, who breaks. It'll be a free kick, I believe. The 80 minutes on the clock. Shot comes in. We're looking for the third right now. If for Kerala. And the third would be at least probably that stamp that for sure this game is over. At 2-0, you still feel that there's just a slight bit of chance for KFTC to probably pull a comeback. At 3-0. Game done and dusted, that's for sure. Already 2-0, a sizable lead. Once again, that long throw in coming into picture. A Bears fan, man. Really big fan of the number 28, Mohammad Shafin Roshan. Look at the distance he gets onto that one. Each throw in feels like it's a corner coming in. He's nearly throwing the same distance. And that requires a lot of practice. And still very young. Imagine if he gets the proper nutrition, the diet, the training. How far can he throw from those throw ins as well? Exciting prospect. But you talk about players and what makes them a good players. We have talked about everything. We have talked about technical ability, decision making, first touch, awareness, ability to read and react to situations, speed, balance, coordination, recovery runs. But most important are the intangibles, the attitude, the discipline, the work rate, the mentality, communication, and the willingness to learn. How do you react to your coaches? How do you react when your ball's against at the back, when your team's buried, when nothing's going in your favor? Those are the intangibles that probably scouts look onto the most right now, because you will find those good touches, you will find those technical awareness, but the quality, the attitude, the mentality is something that's probably not taught. It's inherited. The technical abilities can be taught, first touch can be taught, but probably what you're thinking, how do you behave, how do you carry yourself, the discipline, the grit, those are the things that probably need to be inherited. If there's a man down, the referees will call in the physios once again. A lot of running for the physios. Probably they don't need to do cardio sessions after this game. Yeah, but coming back onto it, the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, the 5-star academy in India, has two substitutions lined up, the number 12 and the number 15. And the number 12, that's Niranjan Patot. And the number 15, that's Ruman. As for KFTC, the last roll of the dice from the head coach Krishna Prasad. He's looking for those 2 goals. He's looking for at least 1 point from this game. Feels like it's a little too late, but maybe he can still do it. Who knows? Football is a funny game. Anything can happen at any time. The play resumes. The 7 minutes plus the stoppages remaining right now for KFTC Kaskela Football Training Center to find something of significance, to find at least 2 goals, to find at least 1 point. Does not seem like happening. But remember, it's a funny game. We have seen crazy comebacks in this game of football, especially in this year's Reliance Foundation Youth Sports and the Developmental League as well. And we've been there through a long time. We were there in Meghalaya, in Mizoram, in Kolkata, in Goa, and now in Kerala as well, in Kochi, and now in Malappuram. A good feed, shrugged away from the ball. Ball put in. Header maybe coming in. Good save. On spot was Abdullah once again, as he has been throughout the entire game in the evening. On spot, on cue, gets the hand onto it, collects the ball, releases it as well. Not easy to beat the goalkeeper of his caliber, and I'm sure he's caught a lot of attention as well. He's been drawn into saves, he has been quick, his reflexes have been on point. The positioning, the awareness, the ability to come up early, collect the ball, release it then. I think he's been a good goalkeeping masterclass from him. Probably as the time passes on, he gets regular game time. Once again, you see the number 28 running onto it. This will be a long throw in coming in. Mohammad Shifin Roshan, beg your pardon. And that's been the story. Now from the header. There you see, probably could have got an assist as well, Mohammad Shifin Roshan, with his long throw-ins. And that's the danger. Something new to see. You can make a complete Instagram clip on him, Mohammad Shifin Roshan. And there's an idea for the editors watching in for Reliance Foundation, because that's unique to see those long throw-ins. I think I remember I saw something of the same caliber in the Under 17 World Cups hosted by India. I'm not so sure what team that was, but maybe from USA, someone. I'm not so sure about that, but we have seen that. We've seen those players with the long throw-ins. Sometimes also you've seen in Europe there's a backflip coming in combined with the throw-in. A backflip throw-in, that's called. And so that's always good for the highlight reels. Probably something to get the views ticker on Instagram. But this time around, once again, breaking. Could be the third one. Could be the stamp of authority. Rounds it off. Just missing. Probably did too much in the end. That's the substitute, Anuroshke, who's just probably from the most easiest of positions has missed. But the long throw-in guy has gone down. This Mohammad Shifin Roshan, he's holding his leg. Probably has been the most entertaining player on the pitch with his throw-ins, and he's gone down now. He's gone down in some significant pain as well. The physios are coming in. It looks to be concerning for him. Maybe the thigh region is what he's holding. And maybe cramps. Remember, we are 87 minutes into the game. There's some tired legs over there. These boys pretty young right now to play 90 minutes. Well, even for superstars of the game, to play high intensity 90 minutes is never easy. You see those fatigue leg coming in. And for these young boys, I think he's going to be okay though. Mohammad Shifin Roshan, he gets up and will be okay to continue. Right then, just 3 minutes remaining of the normal time plus the stoppages. I think it's going to be 3 minutes max to max add. It could be 4 as well, but 3 is what I'm guessing right now. 3 minutes for KFTC to find something of significance to at least get, well, then if not 2, then at least score 1. Probably do not let EIFA keep the clean sheet. EIFA Kerala, on the other hand, they would like to keep the clean sheet. Once again, breaking is the number 7. That's Mohammad Fareen. Here's Mohammad Fareen on the ball from the right. Mohammad Fareen still going on, puts the ball inside. Cleared away in the end, but not so far away. EIFA Kerala, strong tussle. That was the number 8. And nearly got the ball back, Ramil, in the end. And that touch betraying him, takes the ball outside of the play. Throw in for KFTC, out of which once again EIFA have emerged with the ball. Some juggling right now, enjoying themselves. EIFA. Good play. There's a number 25, Anuroshke, who's just missed the easiest of the goal, a sitter. And I'm telling you, 99 times out of 100, if you put that ball onto him in training, he's going to finish that. And the one time he missed, this is the one. But it doesn't matter, they're already winning this one. Now KFTC breaking. Probably the whistle coming in as well. And a yellow card as well. I think that's number 8 who's been booked. Ramil C has been booked. Well then, this game is not over yet. If this free kick lands in the back of the net, KFTC could be back in the game as well. This is a good opportunity. I won't say it's a golden opportunity because it's a bit too far from the goal. But still, we have seen that if these boys can lace their shooting boots on, and if this could be the first goal coming in the last 5 or so minutes, would be really, really interesting. Swalik Abdullah has been tremendous so far in the goal for EIFA. But this time around, if just something, a magical shot coming in, if he could be beaten, KFTC could be very well back in the game for the last 5 minutes or so. Is the number 8 who's lining up onto it. That's Niranjan. Here comes Niranjan with a free kick. Hits the wall. Probably is gone away now. Is gone away for KFTC. Time's ticking. That free kick could have been really crucial. Went for power straight into the wall. Still dribbling. EIFA win the ball back. Chance to create a counter. The idea was to lob that one just up and over the defense. 89 minutes on the clock, the 90th running. This is the number 4, Anjul. Anjul shoots from distance. Swalik Abdullah collects and goes down as well. As expected, a bit of time management. Just take the time of the clock, run the clock, is what we call that in footballing terms. But he's not taking too much time, gets up early, kicks the ball as well. And a chance to break from his right hand side. The ever willing runner. Step overs, electric feet. Is that the number 28? Yes, that's the number 28, Mohammad Shifin Roshan. He's everywhere right now, Mohammad Shifin Roshan. Maybe a petition for him to start as a striker with that kind of step overs. Why not? Electric step overs, probably I'll call that the skill of the day. Apart from he goes down once again. This will be a free kick. 90 minutes on the clock. We have not had a confirmation of how many stoppages have been added, but probably a bit more closer this one to the goal mouth area. KFTC Kerala, can they strike one at least from this free kick? Into the stoppages now. 90 minutes are done on the clock. This is the last game of the day. 4 p.m. we begin on. It's 5:47 the Indian Standard Time. As of right now, FA Kerala leading by 2 goals. And the physios will come in once again. A lot of walking for the physios. Maybe their cardios are done now. But coming back onto it, the idea and the notion of the young champs, that's Reliance Foundation Young Champs, that talent is only the starting point. Mindset and adaptability decide whether a player can grow into a professional pathway. And that's why scouts often track a player over multiple games, looking for consistency, maturity, and how they handle difficult moments. And if a boy can show technique, intelligence, character, and coachability, RFYC sees the future to develop and to nurture. Well, right now, the second minute of the stoppage time going on. This is a free kick in a very good position. If there's someone who can step up and curl this ball into the back of the net, it will be absolute delight. Well, then feels like it's the number 14 who is setting up. That's Fully, the substitute. He's just eyeing that back of the net area. 5-man wall coming into picture. This is a good position. This should land in the back of the net. Here's Fully. Leaves that. Now driven in low. Swalik Abdullah once again on duty. Good idea though by KFTC. That's something we have seen in the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. They play creative with their free kick. There's good one. Fully acting as a decoy. And then the original shot coming in low and driven. KFTC now once again maybe a chance to put the ball inside the box from this left hand side. Takes on his defender. Goes inside. Still going on. Ball put in, but the side netting. Nothing much happening now. Just feel like this game has saturated, and IFA Kerala will take all the 3 points, that's for sure. And now there's no doubt in anyone's mind. 3rd minute running on the stoppage time clock. The full time whistle could be coming anytime soon. Well, a lot of learnings for KFTC though, Kerala Football Training Center. They've not played bad football, it's just that they've been less clinical. Shot coming in, blocked away. They have created chances, to be honest. And they are getting closer and closer. They have got close. They have taken shots on target as well. It's just that you talk about being clinical, and that's missing. Still going on. Base 2 defender, ball inside the box. It breaks in the favor of IFA, who have just cleared their line. No nonsense defending. Shots coming in from both the sides. Well, then 4 minutes on the clock. And that's it. End of the 90 minutes right now. FA Kerala, they will take home 3 points. FA Kerala, the dominant side. FA Kerala, the winning side. For KFTC, plenty of learnings. Kerala Football Training Center. They played good, just not able to create those chances. And if they created those chances, just not able to convert them into goals. End of the 90, IFA Kerala 2, Kerala Football Training Center nil. It's been an absolute delight. My name is Kumar Satyam signing off. Keep watching the Reliance Foundation News Posts. Keep supporting the future pool of talent in India. That's the statistic meter. If a Kerala 55% ball possession, 10 chances created, 7 shots on target, 2 of them converting into goal. For Kerala Football Training Center, they were not far behind. 8 chances created for them as well, 4 shots on target. The only worry for them is none of those shots turning into goals. 45% ball possession, a bulk of the possession for IFA Kerala, but Kerala Football Training Center probably ended up on the losing side, but plenty of them to learn as well. And that's it. End of the coverage, end of the day. My name is Kumar Satyam. It's been an absolute honor. Stay tuned. We will watch you really well and really back very soon. Enjoy the highlights. Signing off.